Hello and welcome back to another TEKDEP tutorial. My name is Nicholas and today we are going to be doing a full battery replacement for the Microsoft Laptop Surface Studio. That's correct. The battery is something that a lot of people might not be comfortable in repairing, but I promise you it is probably the easiest repair with this computer. So we'll go through it from start to finish, and then after this you will know how to repair your battery as well. Let's get started. So first things first, like any computer, you do have to take off the backplate, but as you can see, there are no screws. All of the screws are under the feet and then the outer ring. So we will have to take all of those off before moving forward. So what you'll do is you'll grab some kind of pry tool and you'll go ahead and gently get under the feet and pull it up from the adhesive. Same thing with the bottom one. And then along the outer edge, this is a small piece of plastic. Be careful though, because it can unfortunately rip. So what you'll do is you'll take your tweezers and get under it like so. And then as it's going around the corner, just be very careful to not pull it because this will break. And if this breaks, you'll still be able to use your computer, but it may just look a little bad. So if you want to do this professionally, just be very careful with these. After you've taken those off, there are a number of screws that you'll have to take off and then 3 that you won't have to take off. So these 3 down here on this little black bar, you do not have to remove. All the other ones you will. They're all a T3. The only other ones that you have to take off are just these 2 on the right and left side. Once that's done, you can just go ahead and grab and remove the backplate, but before you pull it off, tilt it up because underneath of it is where the battery connector is connected to the battery that's on your backplate. It has a pull tab on it, which in order to take off, you're just going to go ahead and pull it directly back and it should just pop right off. All right, now, once you're done with that, you can go ahead and put your Microsoft Surface to the side and we'll just be using the backplate for this. Now, if you've ever done a battery replacement before, a lot of times they'll have adhesive pull tabs. This one is no different. There are 4 on the bottom, 2 on the top cell, 4 on the very top. So what you're gonna wanna do is you'll grab your tweezers and you'll just start one by one using this method where you'll undo the pull tab like so. Then you'll grab your tweezers and just rotate them. Very careful because this adhesive will rip pretty easily. So only twist it and pull a little bit at a time. But once you get to the end and you've done one, you should be able to do the rest. So go ahead and clear your tweezers, and then I'm just going to go ahead and knock out the rest of them. And there we go. You have fully taken off all of the adhesive from the battery and it should just pop right up. Then you would take your old battery and swap it out with your new one. Now, I know these repairs can seem complicated, but this one is probably one of the easier ones. That being said, we do have full mail-in repair service on our website. So if this is something that you just really don't want to attempt because you don't want to damage anything, or there's like a more serious repair on a device like this one, feel free to go ahead and fill out the form on our website and we can definitely go ahead and set you up with a consultation between one of our technicians that will give you a full quote and all of the mail-in instructions. We try to take the hassle out of all these repairs because we know they can be challenging, but we also give you all of the tutorials. So if you do want to try it on your own, go ahead and feel free to. But with your new battery, which you can buy here at TEKDEP.com, Usually they'll come with some kind of adhesive. If not, you'll go ahead and add your own adhesive to the back. This one has one. So just go ahead and peel off the double-sided tape. Then we will gently place down our battery. Now it does have a way that it needs to go. It's going to be right in between these two markers here, but just make sure that you put it on as close as possible to the exact way that you took it off, because it does have a certain range on the actual cable. But if you want something to look back and reference, you can always go back to the other part of this video and you can have a pretty good idea of where it's supposed to go. But I like to start with the bottom just so I can get it lined up correctly. And then it should fit snugly right on the other side of those. Make sure that is all the way down and you should be good to start to put your computer back together. Grab our top case and just like how we took it off before, we'll kind of lay it down like so. And we'll take our cable, and this one is a bit tricky to put back in. On the very bottom, there's like a little clip that's gonna go onto the very bottom of this. You'll put that in first, just barely, so that it kind of goes in like that, and then the top is a little angled, and then you'll push down on the top, and there we go. And then you'll take your backplate and just lay it down back onto your computer. And there we go. And now we'll take our T3 screw one more time and start to install all of the screws that we took off. And once you're done with that, we'll go ahead and grab first our outer rim. There may be points that get jumbled up like this one. If that does happen, you would just get under it on the opposite side. So over here, it's a bit jumbled. And we'll go ahead and undo the adhesive. Then we'll go ahead and start from the bottom. Just go ahead and line up the corners and then press firmly down the bottom. There should be no seam in between, and then you can go up the sides. And then we'll grab our feet. The feet have a little like outcropping there that's gonna go right here. That's the easiest way to line them up to make sure that they go on correctly, is you just take that and line it up into that little socket. Once all of that is successfully reinstalled, you just go ahead and open it up and turn it back on. Because it is a new battery, we will grab a charger for it. And there we go. As you can see at the very bottom, it is charging. And that is it. You have fully repaired your battery for your Microsoft Studio. There are a lot of things that might be a little tricky with Microsoft, so if there are any other repairs that you want us to take care of, feel free to go ahead and leave a comment down below and we can definitely take a look at them. But if we did answer all your questions, feel free to go ahead and check out our other videos. And if for some reason you don't feel comfortable doing a repair like this, don't worry. We have our repair options in the link in the description for you. So definitely take a look at those and we can definitely help you out as much as possible. But thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day.